lifesaver. Top Focus at 7 p.m.
And that's exactly our top focus here, politicizing a life-saving drug. We've been caught up through the entire year with this coronavirus pandemic killing lakhs of people in India and across the globe. Finally, this life-saving drug comes as quite a reliever. But it seems like several political party leaders there casting a shadow, a doubt, instead of encouraging the scientists who are involved, working so hard. Full-blown politics ahead of the vaccine rollout. Akhilesh Yadav, you heard him declaring that he won't take the BJP's vaccine, saying that he does not trust it. While Congress leader, on the other hand, questions the emergency use approval for Made in India Covaxin that's been granted even before the phase 3 trial has been completed. Now the government hits back, terms the vaccine doubters as in-house cynics. Let's take a listen at this roundup.
Ugly vaccine politics ahead of India's imminent vaccine drive. Senior Congress leader Shashi Tharoor and Jairam Ramesh raised concerns over Bharat Biotech's Made in India Covaxin. Congress MP Tharoor called the approval premature and dangerous and asked people to avoid its use till full trials are over. Another senior leader, Jairam Ramesh, sought Health Ministry's clarification on why internationally accepted protocols on phase 3 trials were being modified. But hours later, Congress spokesperson Randeep Singh Surjewala struck a contrary note. In a tweet, Surjewala welcomed both the vaccine and congratulated the scientists and researchers involved in vaccine development.
My own view is that once the specialists, the epidemiologists, the virologists, the regulators have applied their mind and actually licensed a vaccine for emergency use or otherwise for mass proliferation. I think that should really settle the matter, because ultimately nobody should try and substitute their opinion.
I've answered the question on...
The government hit back with Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri termed Tharoor and Jairam Ramesh in-house cynics, saying they first questioned soldiers and are now questioning the vaccine.
सवाल करना करें, उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन हमारे वैज्ञानिकों पर तो भरोसा रखें। जो वैज्ञानिक कह रहे हैं कि सारे प्रोटोकॉल के साथ हो रहा है, ये लोग वो हैं कि छुप करके लगवा लेंगे और लोग को इस तरह की बातों में भ्रम में रखेंगे।
Political color to vaccine was first given by Samajwadi chief Akhilesh Yadav on Saturday when he declared he will not take the vaccine brought by the BJP.
देखिए, मैं तो नहीं लगवाऊंगा अभी वैक्सीन, मैंने अपनी बात कह दी, और वो भी बीजेपी लगाएगी उसका भरोसा करूंगा मैं? अरे जाओ भाई, अरे अपनी सरकार आएगी सबको फ्री वैक्सीन लगेगी, हम बीजेपी का वैक्सीन नहीं लगवा सकते।
अखिलेश यादव के पास कोई और वैक्सीन होगा तो वो ले लें, फाइजर हो या फिर आपका ऑक्सफोर्ड का हो या फिर भारत बायोटेक हो, ये तो सारी दुनिया में दिए जा रहे हैं, अब उनको नहीं लेना है तो ना लें।
PM Modi had earlier cautioned against rumor mongering against the vaccine.
मेरा देशवासियों से आग्रह होगा कि कोरोना के खिलाफ एक अनजान दुश्मन के खिलाफ लड़ाई है। अफवाहों के बाजार गर्म न होने दें। हम भी सोशल मीडिया में कुछ भी देखा बिना फॉरवर्ड न करें।
Can netas stop politicizing a vaccine which has potential to save crores of lives? Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, we hear the reactions coming in on the vaccines. It does come as great news, but at the end of it, Covaxin is still in the third phase of trials. So what Shashi Tharoor has said, is it wrong or is it something to introspect? Joining us, Gaurav Vallabh, Congress spokesperson, Gopal Krishna Agarwal, BJP spokesperson, and Dr. Neeraj Tulara, infectious disease consultant, Hiranandani Hospital. Let me start with the Congress spokesperson here. Mr. Gaurav, do take us through the Congress's opposition. First of all, you are a divided house. There's one thing that Shashi Tharoor says and Jairam Ramesh says. There's another that you have Surjewala saying that he welcomes the vaccine and he lauds the efforts. No doubt that should have been the approach. But what is the aspersions that you cast on Covaxin particularly?
Okay. Nabila, from the August month, Rahul Gandhi ji is giving continuous warnings to the government that all the countries of the world are framing their vaccination strategy. We should also frame. Till date, 10% or more than 10% of the population of Israel already got the vaccine. Why we are late always? Number one. Number two, Nabila, that we demand that there should be a free vaccination to everybody, irrespective of whether he or she lives in Bihar or in any other part of the country. Free vaccination for every Indian, irrespective of caste, color, religion, political ideology.
We got that point.
Number three, we should have a vaccination which is the best vaccine available in the world, and all medical protocols of that vaccination should be through.
All right.
Now, if government is coming out,
Gaurav,
please,
on one hand,
give me 10 seconds.
You've just finished your 3 points. There are other guests as well. On one hand, Gaurav, you're saying that you're questioning why the vaccine has come out so late, while other countries have already rolled it out. On the other hand, you're questioning a Covaxin vaccine developed by Bharat Biotech, where the entire world is racing against time to roll out a vaccine. You're not trusting what's made in India. You're saying other countries have rolled it out quickly. Why is India not rolling it out fast? But Covaxin is approved, but you have a problem.
Nabila, every country, like in US, the president-elect Joe Biden had a Moderna vaccine. I urge Honorable Prime Minister and the entire Council of Ministers of Government of India to have Bharat Biotech, so that the confidence should be generated. Everybody should take. They should give some example by this confidence. I urge Honorable Prime Minister that tomorrow morning he should take a Bharat Biotech vaccine, and all Council of Ministers should post the photographs on their Twitter handles with Bharat Biotech handles, with Bharat Biotech vaccination. This is what people across the world, countries across the world are doing.
Hold on 1 second. Bharat Biotech has currently gone on with trials inoculating 22,500 people. 22,000 is a large number. They're volunteers who are Indians in India, living across the length and breadth of the country, who volunteered to get a Bharat Biotech shot. And so far, all those trials, among all those volunteers, it's proven to be absolutely safe. Are you not trusting our laboratory, our indigenous lab, Bharat Biotech, which is renowned world over? Are you not trusting the ICMR, which is in collaboration with Bharat Biotech? Is there a lack of trust? And for you to cast aspersions is valid, but to bring in this mood at a time when there is that much cheer with the vaccine coming out, there's possibly a way to say it.
Okay. We trust all doctors, all researchers, the entire scientific community of our country. Now, you yourself had mentioned that the third phase trial results of Bharat Biotech is still not out. But still, if the government feel that that is safe, why can't Prime Minister give an example by taking that
Gaurav
vaccine?
Vallabh, I hope you understand that there are some vaccines around the world that are still in final stage trials. Of course, study has found that they are effective, but they're still completing final stage. They're already rolled out. People have started to be inoculated. This is, of course, the scientific community's intelligence and intellect, which they've used enough for the last 1 year to roll it out. It's not done in haste. And I can tell you, Dr. Neeraj Tulara will give us an insight on it better. Let's ask the doctor himself here. Doctor, a lot of doubts that have been cast on Covaxin, considering that it's still in phase 3 trials. Covaxin has not given out its efficacy rate as yet, but it's known to be safe largely after trials have been conducted on 22,000 volunteers. What's your take on Covaxin particularly, since the entire nation is now waiting to get inoculated? Such kind of doubts raised by opposition or anybody for that matter will really hamper efforts to inoculate the country in the near future.
Good evening, everybody. Now, the vaccine which is being developed by the Serum Institute, this is one which is getting rolled out by the help of the Oxford and the AstraZeneca. But what we are talking about, the Covaxin, which is developed by the Bharat Biotech, and is actually...
I'd like to put you on hold, Dr. Neeraj, if I can ask my team to please get the audio fixed there. We're going to come back to you in just a moment. Your audio doesn't seem to be right. I'll go over to Gopal Krishna Agarwal, our BJP spokesperson, joining us there. Mr. Gopal, politics being played, Akhilesh Yadav says it's a BJP vaccine, I'm not going to take it. I don't trust it.
What I am not very clear is what is the stand of Congress on every issue. They are just now fluctuating between one extreme to another extreme. And another important thing is they are neither appreciating nor accepting any of the Indian institutions. All the institutions are being degenerated and degraded by the Congress. They will not accept the drug controller of India. They will not accept the scientists. They will not accept the work of our vaccine manufacturers, which have got space across the globe. India is considered to be leader in vaccine manufacturing. So when India is taking this lead, after such a long effort, which has been applauded even by WHO as today come out with a statement appreciating the Bharat vaccine. So what is the problem with Congress? I can't understand. Do they don't believe in our institutions? Do they have lost every faith in all our professionals' capabilities? Or only they have only Shashi Tharoor for them and Jairam Ramesh are the only two intelligent people in India?
Mr. Gopal, it's not wrong to raise a doubt, but to politicize the matter, I'd really raise objections to what Akhilesh Yadav said, as in compared to what Shashi Tharoor has said. Akhilesh Yadav calls this the BJP vaccine, says, I'm not going to take it when हमारी सरकार आएगी तो सबको free vaccine देंगे.
नहीं, अखिलेश को तो छोड़ दीजिए, वो तो बेकार आदमी है. उनका क्या वजूद है यहाँ पे भारत की पॉलिटिक्स में? उनका है क्या स्टैंड? वो कांग्रेस का फिर भी है, तो उनको तो कम से कम भारत के इंस्टीट्यूशंस की रिस्पेक्ट करनी चाहिए. What is expected of Congress? Congress should respect the professional competence of our institutions, our doctors, our scientists.
You're saying the Congress members cannot raise a doubt and ask a question over approval of a vaccine which will be inoculating the entire population. One can remember one slip and the adverse effect in one case can really send out shock waves.
If they have, they can raise, but that doubt on these matters have to be from well-documented research doubt. Just a political statement by this Shashi Tharoor and what they know about vaccines. Have they done any research? They do know how the Bharat Biotech vaccine has been approved. Are they above
Gaurav wants to respond to that. Go on, Gaurav.
Okay. Nabila, Dr. Gagandeep Kang, a most respected Indian doctor in the vaccine generation or the vaccine discovery. What is her statement? You know, I quote, I don't think we should be approving a vaccine that has no efficacy data. And unfortunately, Covaxin is not having the third phase efficacy data still out. I am telling, why not Mr. Agarwal be given the Covaxin? Why Prime Minister is not given Covaxin?
When I will be given vaccine, he will say the BJP people are getting it.
No, not in between. Have some decency. Number two, my second question. That yesterday morning,
if I may interrupt you, there are some of the politicians in a few states who've already got the vaccines very secretly. The names are not out, but they've got it. In fact, one of them fell sick as well.
When I will get it, then you will say that the BJP spokesperson are getting it priority.
Nabila, my
right.
question
I think what
to
we
Mr.
should be
Agarwal.
doing here is pay respect and, of course, really respect those volunteers who come forward to become guinea pigs, if I can say that. They've taken all the risk and come out to volunteer. So let's respect the results based on the volunteers and their vaccines administered to those volunteers. The results there really mean a lot to us because they've come forward to do it. So let's stick to that and go on. Gaurav.
Nabila, second point. Yesterday, Health Minister told that everybody is going to get free vaccine. After 3 hours, I don't know, he might have got a phone call from Prime Minister that there is no free. Wherever there is an election, free vaccine. Now, Bihar se gaadi chali jayegi. Bengal se Assam. See, stop your lies. Stop your governance or politicization on the disease or on the pandemic. Every Indian should be given free vaccine, the best vaccine available in the world, and that vaccine should complete all protocols which were decided by our doctors and researchers. That is the Congress stand on the vaccine.
Right. I'm going to quickly cut across to Dr. Neeraj Tulara. He's back here. Dr. Neeraj, a big doubt that the Congress raises, Shashi Tharoor, Jairam Ramesh, asking if Covaxin's approval is it hasty? Is it done in haste? Should it be avoided for now, considering phase 3 trials are not complete? The efficacy data is not out as yet. What's your take on that?
See, Covaxin, which is being developed by the Bharat Biotech, if you talk about the technology, this is an inactivated vaccine. So this is the most safest vaccine what we can have, because here the virus is inactivated by the heat or the chemicals, and it is not going to create any type of side effect whatsoever. Whatever in people's mind that whatever we have seen that in the news reports also that something has given the Bell's palsy and other side effect. So this vaccine is not going to give any side effect. Ideally, there should not be any safety concern with this vaccine, because this is a time proven, like earlier we had a polio vaccine on the same.
Yeah, I was just coming to you. There are similar vaccines that have come for other diseases as well. If you can take us through this with the similar format and the design that Bharat Biotech has come out with. What are those other vaccines that are currently still being used with the same format?
So the polio vaccine is the current one what we are using, the intravenous polio vaccine, which is on the current format. It is an inactivated vaccine, and it is widely used, and we have not seen any side effect with that vaccine. So this is a widely used and widely available, and it is a time-tested vaccine. So there should not be any question about the technology and the efficacy of this vaccine. Obviously, the phase 3 trials are going to be completed, and the government is going to launch once all the safety.
But that's the worry here, Dr. Neeraj. While you have Pfizer, Moderna, who've completed phase 3 trials, the study is out, and then they've administered. Here for Bharat Biotech Covaxin, even though the Drug Controller General of India has said that this is going to be the second backup vaccine, the first preference will be going to Covishield. Nonetheless, it's still not complete. So to actually administer it at large, to say that production should begin even before the efficacy rate is established here, do you think that is jumping the gun as per the opposition?
So see, Covishield, the launching of the Covishield, the only reason because biotech is taking time, the Covaxin is taking time. That is why we need to vaccinate our country. And we already have this Covishield with the association with the AstraZeneca and the Oxford, and it is also being produced in our institute, Serum Institute. Now there are the technical things which every vaccine has to follow, and every vaccine has to go through all the safety parameters. And that is why the Bharat Biotech vaccine, our vaccine, is taking little time. But I don't think we need to question the efficacy or any quality of this vaccine. Maybe nonetheless, whenever we will get this vaccine, maybe after 1 or 2 months, as the government is giving indications, this vaccine will be one of the most safe vaccine. But till then, we are already going to have this Oxford vaccine or the AstraZeneca vaccine, and that is also one of the very good vaccine. And to vaccinate the large scale of the population, our vaccine will only going to get benefit. And I think DGCI already given an emergency approval today to both the vaccines, whether it is Oxford vaccine or there is a Bharat Biotech vaccine. And third stage trials are going to finish.
Third stage trials have not yet been completed, and there are standard protocols on rolling out a vaccine or vaccine approval across the globe. India too has its the same protocols that we've got to follow as per what
absolutely. So whosoever says, whosoever says then when this vaccine is going to come, but let's keep one thing in mind: all the government or the scientists cannot compromise with the quality and cannot compromise with anybody's the life. So whenever all the parameters or the safety parameters, the trials
only then will it be rolled out. That's what you're saying.
Yes, then only it will be rolled out. The politics can be on one hand, but the science will be the supreme on this regard.
Yeah, but undoubtedly here, of course, the Drug Controller General of India has observed. They've taken a look at the presentation, the volunteers, and the effects that is had on the volunteers so far in phase 2 trials itself. It's known to be largely safe. It's not something, this is not a trial and error formula or format that the government is adopting. There's a lot of research that has gone behind it. But just, of course, the question that before phase 3 trial completes, how can this get approval? But nonetheless, we've also heard the government say that this is a backup. So only after phase 3 trials will the vaccines be rolled out. Not as early as what Serum Institute's Covishield, which is possibly likely to be rolled out mid of January or by end of Jan. This will take a little longer. Covishield will take a little longer. That's what you say. All right. Covaxin will take longer. I'm going to quickly come back to Gaurav. Gaurav, the kind of politics that's being played out, the one thing that we can expect, at least at a time like this, when we're suffering through this pandemic, we've lost lakhs of lives. Here is a time to show some empathy. Instead of criticizing the government on every front, at least encourage, and first of all, this is not a BJP vaccine. It's not a political party's launch. It's the researchers, it's the scientific experts who've come out with this vaccine. And India is known to be scientifically adept. We are a production house. The entire country produces millions of doses of vaccines, and pharmaceutical companies dominate in India, which produces for across the globe. So we have a robust system. Why not trust it? Instead of questioning and saying avoid Covaxin, might as well ask in a way that encourages people not to run away from getting vaccinated, but actually come forward to get inoculated. Because one should remember, unless each and every one of us get the vaccine shot, not all of us are safe.
Nabila, there is no doubt on the capabilities of our doctors, our scientific community, our researchers. We are proud of that. We are at this stage of pandemic, we are safe only because of them only. There is no doubt. But doctor on our show just now pointed out that the third phase trials were not through. So how you can decide on the efficacy data? That is a big question. And I am telling that even if governments feel that Covaxin is safe to take, Prime Minister should take, so that should generate confidence. His Council of Ministers should take
who
in
takes,
front of
who gets
television
the first
channel.
turn, who is a frontline warrior, all of that will be understood in due course of time.
Nabila, across the world, the presidents and prime ministers of the nation are taking in as a frontline warrior.
Wait till the vaccine is rolled out. Of course, our politicians, the leaders will be receiving the shot. It's no doubt that they're not going to take it. Of course, what we need to do here is respect our volunteers. That's what I'm asking here. Our volunteers, thousands of them who volunteered for Serum Institute's Covishield. 22,000 of them volunteered for Covaxin, and they've all had great results, which is why we should respect that. A quick word, Mr. Gopal, our BJP spokesperson, politics over vaccine is something that the BJP has also been accused of from the start, starting with Bihar elections, which was free vaccine in your manifesto, and now as we come closer to get vaccinated, there's still a doubt that's cast over whether all of us will actually get the vaccine for free, or is it only frontline workers who will get it for free?
No, I think what the health minister has announced that the government will work towards giving free vaccine to all the citizens of the India, but it will be in phases. First, the frontline workers, corona warriors who have dedicated took all the risk. That is one thing. But the important part is that when the government is trying all out to fight this corona crisis, coronavirus, and the world is feeling the pinch of it, and that time we need support of everybody. And the confusing statement by opposition, particularly Congress, I can't understand why they are doubting that the process is not being followed. If there is something wrong.
Well, we've heard that. We've spoken about that at length. Guidelines are in place, and that's exactly what the regulatory bodies will be following, no doubt. They can't skip the process.
I want to assure people that all the process will be followed, and we have full faith in our institutions, our scientists, our doctors, etc. And those institutions have to be respected at every cost, because democracy and countries do not survive without having faith in their institutions. You cannot say that we don't have faith in our institutions, but still
we are a democracy, Mr. Gopal. Questions must be asked, it must be raised, but what we ask for is not to demoralize the medical fraternity, because they've been working really hard. That's possibly the only ask here. Considering now that we have both these vaccines, India has the magic bullet. We're hoping to get inoculated by the start of January. Possibly, we've already begun the month. Maybe by mid of January is what Serum Institute's Adar Poonawalla says, that inoculation drive will begin. Possibly by March, Covishield might also be available for private purchase at medical stores. That's what he says. And the price is about $450 for government use and for private use $700 to $800. While Covaxin's not yet established a price as yet, but as per reports, we understand that they're going to give it out for 350 rupees or less. This comes while you have popular vaccines like Pfizer and Moderna selling their vaccines at $10 all the way to $50. That's 10 times a lot more. So we should be happy that India has rolled out its indigenous vaccines. It's local, it's right here produced, and that brings down costs largely. And let's have faith in the system because we do want to end this pandemic. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining us with those details and giving us those insights. Now, India Today's news director spoke with India's vaccine